Okay, first off, the shininess is I'm wearing a mask and just letting that dry, and I figured why not do swatches while I'm waiting for my mask to dry. Second, I apologize. I usually try to be a little bit more covered. I mean, I guess the tank top's really not much more, but I still try to be more covered when I'm on video, but I'm gonna be doing swatches and this is like a pretty large area. So let's start off. I'm not swatching all of my foundations, I'm just shading what I think are my best matches. This is my ColourPop Deep Dark 205. It's, I don't know if you can see that from here, but it's pretty much empty. I have another bottle, but since I've been trying out so many other foundations, I'm not opening the new one yet. Where I'm not trying to match to my chest, I'm just putting them on my chest for reference, because that's a larger area. So my chest is way lighter than my face, as you can plainly see. I have absolutely no makeup on, obviously, if I'm wearing a mask. But, I mean, because a lot of people say that, you know, my makeup looks too dark, because right here is like so much darker than that. But as you can see with no makeup on, I actually am. My face is just that much darker than the rest of me. Okay, but that's ColourPop Deep Dark 205. Okay, next this is MAC NW53. This is Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade F15. And I'm not putting these in any particular like preference order or even like trying to match them up by like, you know, their undertones, texture, or lightest to darkest. I'm just picking them up and putting them on. Here's my Estée Lauder Double Wear in the shade 62C Pecan. As you can see, some of these match certain parts of my face and others match other parts. It's just how my life works. And this is the Range Beauty Foundation in the shade Ignite, which I think is a little bit too light, but I will include it. Okay, that is Range Beauty in the shade Ignite. This is the Hue Noir in the shade Brownie. And I think this is one of my best matches right here. It might even be, you know, more so than the ColourPop. Even though that one has worked really well for me, but I usually use that one as my standard. And this is LA Colors in the shade Black Walnut. When I originally bought this one as a darkener, thinking it would be way too dark for me to wear as a foundation. And then when I got it, I'm like, dude, that is good. So that's Black Walnut. I'm pretty happy with this Uoma Beauty. Let's see how this compares. So these are the foundations that I can wear, or at least I think I can wear without any sort of adjuster like lightener, darkener, or tone adjuster. So I'm gonna let those dry for just a little bit here, but we have ColourPop Deep Dark 205, MAC NW53, Revolution Conceal and Define F15, Estée Lauder Double Wear 6C2 Pecan, Range Beauty Ignite, which is like somewhere in here, I think I'm right on it, Hue Noir Brownie, LA Colors, I don't know if I said LA Colors before, it's LA Colors, not LA Girl. LA Colors Black Walnut, this Brown Sugar T4C right there. And ignore my hyperpigmentation on my mud flaps. But as you can see, I'm like a lot of different shades of brown. So trying to match my face is something else. The Ignite, I don't know, it looks good on my chest, but it's a little bit too light for my whole face. And none of them are like exactly perfect, I think, even though this one, the Uoma Beauty, I'm really happy with. ColourPop Deep Dark 205 is one of my favorites. The MAC NW53, pretty happy with. The Conceal and Define F15 is alright. It looks a little dark here, which is odd to me because it usually doesn't. I have had a hard time finding foundations that match. The Estée Lauder Double Wear, sometimes it looks too light, but I think it's just because of the matte finish. It does something powdered and like has a gray cast to it if it's not set right. Range Beauty Ignite is just a little bit too light for my face, but it works well for my chest. The Hue Noir in the shade Brownie. This is a really good shade for me. This LA Colors one is a really good shade for me. It's just I don't like the consistency or the smell very much. And then there's the Uoma Beauty, which is just, I think it's lovely. And my timer's gone off. It's time for me to take off my mask. I don't know, I'll let these swatches dry a little bit more while I take off my mask. And then I'll take off the swatches, and then I'll do my best concealer swatches. Okay, I was wrong. My face is not completely dry yet. I can't even start to peel it off. So I guess I can throw these on there. This is the Pür Love Your Selfie foundation. I've got DPP1. Pür Love Your Selfie DPP2. Those ones darkened quite a bit though, I think, when I wore them. DPP1 actually looks a little deeper to me than the DPP2.